Hello and welcome to this very special edition of Inspiration on India Today Television. India is in Australia. A fabulous series in prospect, T20 cricket, ODI cricket and of course Test match cricket. And if you think of India versus Australia in the last 2 decades, the one name that will stand out for having made a massive difference for India, be it in that amazing Test match in Kolkata or that amazing series in 2001, or during the 2007-8, or during the 2007 T20 World Cup, it has to be Harbhajan Singh. So India-Australia without Harbhajan Singh is practically not possible. So that's why I thought, why not celebrate Harbhajan Singh on this episode of Inspiration as we build up to India-Australia. Bhaju, thank you very much for gracing my show. What is it about you and Australia? How did you bring out your best each time you played, at that point, the world's best cricket team?
Thank you very much, Boria, for having me on this show, and it's a pleasure talking to you once again. And yeah, it's like, you know, when you're playing against the best side, you have to be at your best. So I wanted to compete with them, and I wanted to check if I am good enough to sustain at this level, at international level. And the only way you can check your abilities while playing against the best, and if you can perform against the best, then you know that you can perform at that level. So that was one of the things which gets me going. You know, whenever I played against Australia, I wanted to do my best, and always wanted to compete.
Bhaju, I've got to take you back to 2001. I mean, my home city. You were not the Harbhajan Singh of today, not the Harbhajan Singh who the world knows as a legend and 400 Test wickets and World Cups for India. You were a teenager. You were just a teenager, and there comes Australia with 16 Test matches and beating every side in the world, and 3.5 days at the Wankhede. When you think back to that series, 30 wickets, bowling what Sachin Tendulkar tells me is the best ever he's seen anyone bowl, how did you do it? When you think back and look back, how do you look at that series?
Well, Boria, to be honest, I don't know how it happened. I just bowled the same way I bowled throughout my career, but maybe, you know, I had gone through a lot during that time. You know, I lost my father. I was chucked out of Cricket Academy, National Cricket Academy, and a lot of, you know, the bad things were actually I had gone through. So maybe it was God's signs for me to go through the good patch, and you know, that's when that series came. And you know, I I would like to say thank you to the team management, and also Saurav Ganguly, and of course Almighty, for giving me that opportunity to play against that side. You know, everything was on my side. Everything was like an opportunity for me to do something special, because Anil Bhai was not around. He was injured, and I was the only spinner, you know, where, you know, lot of people have that expectations. I just bowled the way I have bowled, as I said, you know, and I wasn't doing anything special. Maybe, you know, I can say that all the wishes, all the prayers worked for me during that time. My mom, my sisters, they all prayed for me for my success, and that came true, I think.